First name Evert-Jan, Tromp, and work for SAP. I've been with the company since 2008, and I am responsible for the line of business in EMEA South, which is a region which consists out of 75 countries across 5 different clusters, looking after mid-market. Last year, we were going to launch a new offering that would have a big impact. And for that, we needed to reach many new prospects across the whole region, so across the 75 countries. To be able to do that, we needed to accelerate several of our processes because we were going to combine internal and external systems. And that was actually the challenge the team was facing. We wanted to increase the impact of the overall sales organization going forward and their ability to actually access the right prospects, because what I said, time is critical, and then talking to actually not the right prospect is a lot of waste of time. But in this case, it was the goal to do more with the same amount of people, because we were introducing this new offering into the market. So we needed to make sure that their time spent was all customer facing. And that's what we try to achieve here. You either need more resources, but then the problem is you can only scale linearly. Now, that's not what we want. And definitely in the current area of digital transformation, that's not a sustainable solution going forward. The status quo was for sure not the way to go. And that's the reason why automation is key. There was one part of the organization which was already using Workato, but very, very minimal. And by accident, we stumbled onto that. And we then had a conversation with them. And then we reached out to Workato and said, okay, could you show us the full potential which you could do for us? And we explained clearly what we wanted to achieve. And yeah, the Workato organization was extremely well prepared to chime in on to our needs and necessities. The step before that, we needed to increase the efficiency of what we call the digital demand executive, because they actually generate the pipeline for the sales force. And when we started doing it, we knew we needed to increase that productivity. And what we saw actually already during the initial setup, we saw the increase in productivity, which in the end led to a 4 to 5 increased productivity of the overall team. So not only the digital demand executives, but also the sales, and which then led that they had the ability to get quicker access to prospects with the right propensity. If something took X amount of time, we only needed roughly 20% of that time to get to the exact same results. With the new approach, we were able to do that and give the team the more customer-facing time. And it was not only me, but the overall team benefited. Because if you ask a sales, what do they enjoy the most, is actually spending time with the customer or prospect. So we're currently looking at other potential lines of business where we can introduce that level of automation as well. I think the key lesson we learned, and I think there's many, it's a bit of an open door, but make sure you understand your processes inside out and make sure you put the right governance around that, because that's what we found out that is key to success.